Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies, and today we have our final bonus episode of the series to go over. There is a couple things I've been wanting to do and you guys have been wanting me to check out that aren't really a part of the main game, but are just like little extra things you can do in the game that I just wanted to check out since we've completed basically everything I personally wanted to complete in the series. If we take a look at the achievements, we have gotten every single achievement in the game done. All of them, which is something before this series I have never ever done before. And beyond that, we completed the story mode twice with the adventure and new game plus. We have completed every single mini game. We have completed every single puzzle and their achievement based endless modes. We've completed every single survival mode and even got the 20 flags to see the Giga Gargantuar in survival endless. So what really is there left to check out? Well, there's a couple things. One, we have ourselves the Zombatar. You might notice on the top left it says welcome back Zebra. That's sort of my account. If I wanted to choose a different save file, I could do that up there. But then under that, this is not you, click here to change your save file, and then Zombatar, make your own zombie. So you can make your own zombie avatar, and I wanted to do that to start off today's episode. To get started, choose your zombie's skin color below. When you're ready to change other parts, click the categories on the left. So we can change, of course, the zombie's color from all different shades of green. I think that, this one looks fine to me. When it comes to the hair, I'll try to make the zombie look as zebra-tastic as possible. I don't really know how much I'll be able to do that. There are some wacky hairstyles here. It's funny, not many of these actually show up, but I don't know if you can actually see this zombie in game once you make it. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, this is like Yeti hair, weird. But we'll try to look at something like, obviously none of this is very zebra-like, but we'll try to figure out maybe there's some kind of zebra mane. There really isn't too much, so I don't know. I mean, obviously this is like the classic, colors can't be applied to this item. Okay, so I think we'll go with, I don't know, we're going with the long-haired one. Let's try this one. We'll keep it like, we could keep it pure white for right now. I wish there was a black and white version, but there's not. We can make it neon green. We'll make it white. When it comes to our facial hair, oh, there's different facial hair, great. So we have like the Fu Manchu, right? There's tons of different things. There's more beard styles than there is normal hair. That's sort of unfair. Okay, I like a lot of, oh, I like that he looks like Santa Claus now though. I mean, I'm not very beard-like myself, but I think we'll go with this one, that one looks fine. And then, oh, we got makeup. Oh my, like lipstick, different kinds of eyebrows. There's gonna be one ugly zombie. We got like, like if he has like a bulging eye, a worm coming out of his head. He's got the unibrow, a cool little tattoo, and a little teardrop tattoo. I think what, he's like, oh, he looks so sad. Oh, makes me feel bad. We'll go with the unibrow. Yeah, he really is looking like a Yeti now. We could get some glasses. I love myself a good pair of shades. There's quite a lot of them too. I like the Benjamin Franklins, right? The librarians. Oh, look at these. Those are pretty cool. Let's just make those like green, like this. There we go, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we could have changed the color of, no, we can't change the color of this. Interesting. Okay, so you can't really see it much anymore, but that's fine. We could have changed his facial hair. Let's make his facial hair orange. There we go. Clothes, and yeah, okay, this is pretty zebra-tastic. We got the black and white there, but he doesn't have it on the bottom. That's lame. There's a normal brown coat, there's like a pink jumpsuit. You can't really see it very much. Like I think an I Heart Brains t-shirt, tank top, some grass, and that's about it. A clown suit. I'm guessing it's some kind of floral dress, sort of like a rocker outfit. Like probably like a black jumpsuit. Another, isn't this the same as this? Looks like it to me. It looks like there might be just like a little less on it. And then the Yeti costume, that sounds perfect. Okay, I guess we're just keeping with the Yeti aesthetic. I feel like I wanna do the black and white though. For the accessories, we either got like a dog collar, another dog collar, an I Heart Brains bib, whatever this is, a lightning bolt. I don't know where these things are supposed to be popping up. Oh, an extra tooth? Or is that a piercing? Oh, that is a piercing. Okay, yeah, some of this, golden teeth. I like the golden teeth. I think we might keep with those. Oh, an earpiece as if he's taking a call. And like an arrow through his head. I think we're gonna go with gold teeth. And then for the hats, ooh, this'll be fun. I like the checkered one already. Well, we could just choose a random one and like choose the color of the hat, even have it like a snapback, I guess it's called. And then we have like a beanie, a jester hat, one of these, whatever it's called, a sombrero, nice, a wizard hat. Oh, I like the wizard hat. A bandana, a Viking helmet, like a toupee or something, I don't know what that's called. Pirate hat, and I guess some kind of towel. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. And finally, the backdrops. We can choose different backdrops for our character. We have the daytime backyard, nighttime backyard, daytime backyard again from a different angle, and then the roof, and then nothing. I think we'll do this one. I like this one. I guess we can do a color to these though, which is pretty nice. We'll keep with this. That is one doopy looking zombie, but there we go. Warning, are you sure you're done creating your Zombatar? If you wish to make any changes after you've clicked finish below, you'll have to start over. That's fine, that's fine. All right, your Zombatar has been saved to your desktop as a JPEG image file. Cool. So you can only have one. You would have to create a totally new one if you want another one, but there's a Zombatar. I mean, we already have the picture saved now, so if we ever want to use it, we got it, so we can always make it from scratch again. So that's the first thing I wanted to check out is the Zombatar. Now, we're gonna go over the cheat codes in the game. Of course, you can find out about cheat codes by going to, of course, the Zen Garden, and then moving on over to here, our good old friend, the Tree of Wisdom. Now, technically, you can get advice from him all the way up to 1,000 feet, but that would take so much time. You only get like 2, maybe 3 more pieces. Actually, there's only 2 more cheat codes you can get from him, and then beyond that, it's just advice that we don't really need because we've already completed the game. So having him grow any taller really wouldn't be all that much more useful. So with that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and employ the 2 cheat codes he would have given us at 500 and 1,000 feet, and then also check out every single other cheat code. And as you can see, when we sit here, it just gives up different pieces of information. Sometimes it's chatterbox stuff, sometimes it's actual tips. But we're just gonna go ahead and go into like a survival. Let's just do survival just so we can get some zombies coming in. Cause there is a fair chunk of stuff. Well, can we continue? Yeah, we can continue. So we already have some of the cheat codes already happening in this one, as you can see. But I'm gonna like undo them all so we can redo them, I guess. Oh gosh, I pressed the wrong button there. There we go. So yeah, let's go over this. There are several cheat codes. First one that we get is tricked out. As you can see there, that makes it so that the things over here to your left, as you can see, are different lawnmowers. They're sort of tricked out. They have flames on them, they have big motors, it's pretty cool. Beyond that, we have future. So if we type in future, you might see that the brown coat zombies, any kind of normal brown coat, so that means brown coat, cone head, and Buckethead all have these futuristic glasses on them. So, like this one right here. We also have daisies. Did I do that right? I don't think I don't think I spelled daisies right. D-A-Y-S-I-E-S. Oh yeah, you can see it. Right here, there are different little daisies that the zombies drop. So that's another one. I know this isn't turning out, so I sort of want to replace some garlic. There you go. Our next one is mustache. So if we type in mustache, if I spelled it correctly, that is. There we go. You can see, there's so many coins. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Did I dig something up? No, I didn't, okay. Oh no, I did dig something up right here in front of my face. Whoopsies. Anyways, but yeah, you can see that they have some mustaches now, which is pretty good. And then finally, we have 2 more. We have dance. You don't have, oh no, they don't activate if you don't have a tall enough Tree of Wisdom. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I just don't have the time to do that right now. Maybe in a future episode, I could come back and do that. But yeah, there is another thing you can do, and it makes the zombies dance if you type in dance. And then lastly, I guess it's not gonna do the next one then, and that's pinata. That's sort of lame that they don't give it to you unless you got the Tree of Wisdom up there, because it just takes so much time. So maybe at some point I can try to do that for another future episode. But that's all of the different ones I wanted to check out for now. So the next thing I wanted to check out is sort of a pretty simple one. If you go to the achievements page, you can see that if you scroll down, there's little hidden things. It doesn't just stop down here, you can press more, but the more you go down, the more there is. So on the left here, we have like a zombie worm. On the right, we have Bookworm, which is a game series that PopCap has worked on. Pretty cool game, maybe I'll play that at some point. Keep going down, we have some Bejeweled gems, which of course, PopCap made a couple Bejeweled games, Bejeweled 3 being the most popular, I think. Keep going down some more, and we got this little goopy guy. That's from another PopCap game I haven't played before, I forget what it's called. Keep going down a little bit farther, and you can see a unicorn skeleton, because I guess, what is his name? It's like, Jorg, something like that. Fjord, maybe Fjord from Peggle. I gotta play Peggle for you guys at some point. Let me know if you'd like to see that. That's a fun game, but that's of course a Peggle reference, another PopCap game. A pipe, which I don't think is a reference to anything. I think there's a pipe, but if we keep going, we got ourselves Zuma? I think it's called Zuma. Another game PopCap has worked on. It's like a little puzzle game, pretty fun. And then I think, yep, there we go. We get onto the other side of the world. It's China. Some of the zombies are actually wearing like, I guess different kinds of Chinese gear, but this guy just has takeout on his head. All right, so if you scroll down far enough through the earth, you get to China. Very cool, everything's upside down. And I guess that might be a little bit of a cross reference, because if you don't know, the Chinese version of PvZ is very different. They do have PvZ in China, but it's basically a different game, or at least some of them are. It's really weird. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit more in depth in a different video one day. So, lastly, I wanted to go through the Almanac. Of course, we've seen every plant and zombie in the game, and every single one of them has a description and different things about them, and I wanted to wait until the very end to check them all out, just because that way we can read a little bit of it. So, pea shooter. Pea shooters are your first line of defense. They shoot peas at attacking zombies. Of course, they have normal damage. And then they always have this little blurb. How can a single plant grow and shoot so many peas so quickly? Pea shooter says, hard work, commitment, and a healthy, well-balanced breakfast of sunlight and high fiber carbon dioxide make it all possible. Well, you heard it here first, folks. And he has a cost of 100 and has a fast recharge. We have the sunflower. Sunflowers are essential for you to produce extra sun. Try planting as many as you can. Sunflowers can't resist bouncing to the beat, which beat is that? Why, the life-giving jazzy rhythm of the earth itself, thumping at a frequency only sunflower can hear. How cute is that? So yeah, she has sun production normal. Then we have cherry bombs. Cherry bombs can blow up all zombies in an area. They have a short fuse, so plant near them near zombies. So of course they explode right away. Damage is massive, range is all zombies in a medium area, and usage is single use instant. I wanna explode, says cherry number 1. No, let's detonate instead, says his brother, cherry number 2. After intense consultation, they agree to explodinate. Very good, and they have a very slow recharge, which is definitely true. The walnut. Walnuts have hard shells you can use to protect your other plants. Toughness is high. People wonder how I feel about getting constantly chewed on by zombies, says Walnut. What they don't realize is that my limited senses, all I can feel is a kind of tingling, like a relaxing back rub. Well, that's a little morbid, but also like good to know. We have the potato mine. Potato mines pack a powerful punch, but they need a while to arm themselves. You should plant them ahead of zombies. They will explode on contact. They range all zombies in a small area. Usage is single use, delayed activation, and the damage is massive. Some folks say Potato Mine is lazy, that he leaves everything to the last minute. Potato Mine says nothing. He's too busy thinking about his investment strategy. Very good, and his recharge is slow. So next one is the snow pea. Snow peas shoot frozen peas that damage and slow the enemy. Damage is normal, slow zombies. So it should be the same damage as a base pea shooter. Folks often tell Snow Pea how cool he is, or exhort him to chill out. They tell him to stay frosty. Snow Pea just rolls his eyes. He's heard them all. Poor Snow Pea. All right, and we also have the Chomper. Chompers can devour a zombie whole, but they are vulnerable while chewing. Chomper almost got a gig doing stunts for the Little Shop of Horrors, but it fell through when his agent demanded too much on the front end. Chomper's not resentful though. He says it's just part of the business. Sort of is. So I guess he wanted to be like I guess an actor in the horror industry or something like that. We got the Repeater. Repeater fires 2 peas at once. Firing speed, of course, is 2x. Because of that, Repeater is fierce. He's from the streets. He doesn't take attitude from anybody, plant or zombie, and he shoots peas to keep people at a distance. Secretly, though, Repeater yearns for love. Aww, so cute. We got our first nighttime plant, the Puff Shroom. Puff Shrooms are cheap, but can only fire a short distance. Sleeps during the day, of course. Its range is short. Its damage is normal, so it should have the same damage as a pea shooter, which is interesting. I only recently became aware of the existence of zombies, says Puff Shroom. Like many fungi, I just assumed they were fairy tales or movie monsters. This whole experience has been a huge eye-opener for me. I get it, because he woke up and there were zombies. Sunshroom. Sunshrooms give small sun at first and normal sun later. So low than normal. So they don't really, like when they grow up, I always thought that they had a better sun production than sunflowers, but no, it's the same. But as you can see, sun production low than normal, sleeps during the day. Sunshroom hates sun. He hates it so much that when it builds up in his system, he spits it out as fast as he can. He just won't bite it. To him, sun is crass. Wow, that's pretty intense. Taking a look at the next one, we have Fume Shroom. This is gonna take a while because we're gonna do this all for the zombies as well, so I hope you're enjoying it. Fume Shrooms shoot fumes that can pass through screen doors. Sleeps during the day, of course. I was in a dead-end job producing yeast spores for a bakery, says Fume Shroom. Then Pushroom, bless him, told me about this great opportunity blasting zombies. Now I really feel like I'm making a difference. So he worked as, I guess, yeah, he made yeast spores. Now we have the Grave Buster, plant Grave Busters on graves to remove the graves. Despite Grave Buster's fearsome appearance, he wants everyone to know that he loves kittens and spends his off hours volunteering at a local zombie rehabilitation center. It's just the right thing to do, he says. He's a really nice guy. It's a shame he never shows up again. We get a different kind of Grave Buster. We get the vine thing, poor thing. Now we got the Hypno Shroom. One eaten Hypno Shroom will make a zombie turn around and fight for you. Zombies are our friends, asserts Hypno Shroom. They're badly misunderstood creatures who play a valuable role in our ecology. We can and should do more to bring them round to our way of thinking. Sorry, the font's really tiny on my screen, so I really gotta squint to see it. We got the Scaredy Shroom. Scaredy Shrooms are long-range shooters that hide when enemies get near them. Who's there? Whispers Scaredy Shroom. Voice barely audible. Go away! I don't want to see anybody unless it's the man from the circus. The man from the circus? I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Ice Shroom. Ice Shrooms temporarily immobilize all zombies on the screen. Ice Shroom frowns, not because he's unhappy or because he disapproves, but because of a childhood injury that left his facial nerves paralyzed. Oh my, poor guy. We have the Doom Shroom. Doom Shroom destroys everything in a large area and leave a crater that can't be planted on. Sleeps during the day. You're lucky I'm on your side, says Doom Shroom. I can destroy everything you hold dear. It wouldn't be hard. He is not very nice. We also have Lily Pad. Lily Pads let you plant non-aquatic plants on top of them. Must be planted in water. Lily Pad never complains. Lily Pad never wants to know what's going on. Put a plant on top of Lily Pad and he won't say a thing. Does he have startling opinions or shocking secrets? Nobody knows. Lily Pad keeps it all inside. Poor guy. I mean, he doesn't have a mouth, must not be easy to talk. Squash. Squashes will smash the first zombie that gets close to it. I'm ready, yells Squash. Let's do it, put me in. There's nobody better. I'm your guy, come on, what are you waiting for? I need this. Oh, he's a big team player. We got the Three-Peter. Three-Peter shoot peas in 3 lanes. Three-Peter likes reading, backgammon, and long periods of immobility in the park. Three-Peter enjoys going to shows, particularly modern jazz. I'm just looking for that special someone, he says. Three-Peter's favorite number is 5. Is this his dating profile? We got the Tangle Kelp. Tangle Kelps are aquatic plants that pull the first zombie that nears them underwater. I'm totally invisible, Tangle Kelp thinks to himself. I'll hide here, just below the surface, and nobody will see me. His friends tell him they can see him perfectly well, but he'll never change. At least he's trying his best. Jalapenos destroy an entire lane of zombies. Jalapeno says. He's not going to explode, not this time, but soon, oh, so soon. It's close, he knows it, he can feel it. His whole life's been leading up to this moment. All right, we got Spikeweed. Spikeweed pops tires and hurts any zombies that step on them. Special for him is that they cannot be eaten by zombies. Hockey is Spikeweed's obsession. He's got box seat tickets, he keeps close track of his favorite players, and he consistently cleans up the office hockey pool. Just one problem, he's terrified of pucks. I don't get it, but okay. Torchwood. Torchwoods turn peas that pass through them into fireballs that deal twice as much damage. Didn't know it was just straight up twice as much, pretty cool. Everybody likes and respects Torchwood. They like him for his integrity, for his steadfast friendship, for his ability to greatly maximize pea damage. But Torchwood has a secret. He can't read. Oh, poor Torchwood. I'll teach you. Tall nut. Tall nuts are heavy-duty wall plants that can't be vaulted over. People wonder if there's a rivalry between walnut and tall nut. Tall nut laughs, a rich baritone laugh. That was more like a vampire. How could there be anything between us? We are brothers. If you knew that, knew what walnut has done for me. Tall nut's voice trails off and he smiles knowingly. Aw, that's cute. We also have sea shroom. Sea shrooms are aquatic plants, shoot short-range spores. Sea shroom has never seen the sea. It's in his name, he's heard loads about it, but he's just never found the time. One day though, it'll go down. All right, very cool. Then we got the plantern. Planterns light up an area letting you see through the fog. Plantern defies science. He just does. Other plants eat light and excrete oxygen. Plantern eats darkness and excretes light. Plantern's cagey about how he does it. I'm not gonna say sorcery. I wouldn't use the term dark forces. I think I've said enough. So mysterious. The cactuses? That's not right, it's cacti. Cacti shoot spikes that can hit both ground and air targets. There's a typo in this game. She's prickly, sure, but cactus's spikes belie a spongy heart filled with love and goodwill. She just wants to hug and be hugged. Most folks can't hang with that, but Cactus doesn't mind. She's been seeing an armadillo for a while and it really seems to be working out. That's so cute. That's weird. Cause like that would be such a nice touch. I don't think there's any armadillo related cosmetics in Garden Warfare 1 or 2 for Cactus. And for people who always, I don't know why, everyone's like so adamant that Cactus is not a girl. I mean, here you go, it says it right here. But all right, Blubber. Blubbers blow away all balloon zombies in fog. When Blubber was 5, he got a shiny new birthday cake. Blubber made his wish, huffed and puffed, but was able to extinguish only 60% of the candles. Instead of giving up, though, he used that early defeat as a catalyst to push himself harder ever since. Wow, that's good to hear. When you have that failure, you gotta keep pushing and learn more from it and be better. We got the split peas. Split peas shoot peas forward and backwards. Of course, one firing forward and is basically a repeater in the back shooting 2. Yeah, I'm a Gemini, says Split Pea. I know, big surprise, but having 2 heads, or really 1 head with a large head like growth on the back, pays off big in my line of work. Guess it does, gotta look at the bright side. Starfruit. Starfruits shoot stars in 5 directions. Oh man, says Starfruit. I went to the dentist the other day and he said I have like 4 cavities. I've got it, count it, 1 tooth. 4 cavities and 1 tooth, how does that even happen? He's so positive. We got the pumpkin. Pumpkins protect plants that are within their shells. Pumpkin hasn't heard from his cousin Renfield lately. Renfield? Apparently Renfield's a big star. Some kind of, what was it, sports hero? Peggle master? Pumpkin doesn't really get it. He just does his job. I have no idea what, that has to be a reference to something weird. We have the magnet shroom. Magnet shrooms remove helmets and other metal objects from zombies. Magnetism is a powerful force, very powerful. Sometimes it scares magnet shroom a little. He's not sure if he can handle that kind of responsibility. Well, with great power comes great responsibility, as I said. We got the cabbage pole. Cabbage poles hurl cabbages at the enemy. Cabbage pole is okay with launching cabbages at zombies. It's what he's paid for after all, and he's good at it. He just doesn't understand how the zombies get up on the roof in the first place. I can say that again. Flower pot. Flower pot lets you plant plants, or lets you plant on the roof, yeah. I'm a pot for planting, and I'm also a plant. Has your mind exploded yet? It's true, he's actually supposed to be a plant. You can see there's a little face on the front of the flower pot. Very hard to see, but it's there. And then next up we have Colonel Polt. Colonel Polts fling corns and kernels and butter at zombies. Colonel Polt is the eldest of the Polt brothers. Of the 3 of them, Colonel is the only one who consistently remembers the others' birthdays. He bugs them about it a little too. Oh, they don't remember poor old Colonel Polt's birthday? That's a shame. So I guess out of these 3, he's the oldest. Interesting. We got the coffee bean. Use coffee beans to wake up sleeping mushrooms. Hey guys, hey, says coffee bean. Hey, what's up? Who's that? Hey, did you see that thing? What thing? Whoa, lions. Whoa, where are the lions? Yep, coffee bean sure does get excited. All right, gotta be careful for those lions. Garlic diverts zombies into other lanes. Lane diversion isn't just Garlic's profession, it's his passion. He carries an advanced doctorate in redirection from the Brussels University. He'll talk all day about lane vectors and repulse arrays. He even pushes things into alternate avenues at home. Somehow his wife puts up with it. I want to see Garlic's wife. That sounds amazing. We got umbrella leaf. Umbrella leaves protect nearby plants from bungees and catapults. Sproing, says umbrella leaf. Did you like that? I can do it again, sproing, woo! That's me popping up to protect stuff around me. Yeah, just like that, exactly like that, believe it. He's pretty spunky. Marigold! Marigold gives you silver and gold coins. Marigold spends a lot of time deciding whether to spit out a silver coin or a gold one. She thinks about it, weighs the angles. She does solid research and keeps up with current publications. That's how winners stay ahead. Well, isn't that great? And the last one for this row, we have melon pullet. Melon pullets do heavy damage to groups of zombies. There's no false modesty with melon pullet. Son, for damage, I deliver the biggest punch on the lawn. He says, I'm not bragging. Run the numbers, you'll see. It's pretty true. I mean, he hits pretty hard and he has the splash damage. Now we have the upgrade plants. We have Gatling Pea. Gatling Peas shoot 4 peas at a time. Must be planted on repeaters, of course. Gatling Pea's parents were concerned when he announced his intention to join the military. But honey, it's so dangerous, they said in unison. Gatling Pea refused to budge. Life is dangerous, he replied, eyes glinting with steely conviction. Well, he did join the plant army against the zombies in this war, I guess. Twin sunflower. Twin sunflowers give twice as much sun as normal sunflowers. Must be planted on a sunflower. It was a crazed night of forbidden science that brought the twin sunflower into existence. Thunder crashed overhead, strange lights flickered. Even the very roaring wind seemed to hiss at its angry denial, but to no avail. Twin sunflower was alive, alive! So she's a Frankenstein. We got the gloom shroom. Gloom shrooms release heavy fumes in an area around themselves. Must be planted on fume shrooms. I've always enjoyed releasing heavy fumes, says Gloom shroom. I know a lot of people who aren't cool with that. They say it's rude or that it smells bad. All I can say is, would you rather have your brain eaten by zombies? Very good answer. I do not want my brain eaten by zombies. We got the cattail. Cattails can attack any lane and shoot down below zombies, or down balloon zombies too. Must be planted on lily pads. Woof, says cattail, woof, woof, woof. Does this confuse you? Do you expect me to say meow like a cat just because of the word cat is in my name and I also look like a cat? That's not how things work around here. I refuse to be pigeonholed. Well, look at you go. We got the wintermelon. Wintermelons do heavy damage in slow groups of zombies. Of course, his firing speed is half times and melon damage and freezes nearby enemies on impact. Must be planted on melon poults. Wintermelon tries to calm his nerves. He hears the zombies approach. Will he make it? Will anyone make it? We'll have to keep fighting to find out, no, won't we? We got the gold magnet. Gold magnets collect coins and diamonds for you. Must be planted on magnet shrooms. How did I end up here, asks Gold Magnet. I was on the fast track, corner office, full benefit stock options. I was going to be vice president of Midwestern operations. Now I'm here on this lawn in serious danger of being eaten to death. Ooh, coin. Oh my gosh, he just loves that money. Spike Rock. Spike Rocks pop multiple tires and damage zombies that walk over it. Must be planted on spikeweeds. Spike Rock just got back from a trip to Europe. He had a great time, met some wonderful people, really broadened his horizons. He never knew they made museums so big or put so many paintings in them. That was a big surprise for him. All right, he seems to be a very cultured fellow. And then finally, quote unquote, finally, we have the cob cannon. Click on the cob cannon to launch deadly cobs of corn. Must be planted on 2 side-by-side kernel poults. What's the deal with cob cannon anyway? He went to Harvard. He practices law in a prestigious New York firm. He can explode whole areas of zombies with a single corn launch. All this is common knowledge, but deep inside, what really makes him tick? I don't know, maybe we'll find out, we can have a conversation. So I say that to all of them, but you might notice on the top left, there is a little hidden imitator just indented there, which is pretty cool. Imitators let you use 2 of the same plants during a level. I remember the zombie wars back in '76, says imitator in a raspy old man's voice. Back then, we didn't have all these fancy pea shooters and jalapenos. All we had was guts and a spoon. Poor imitator. All right, well, he's seen some stuff. We're not quite done with the almanac, that was all the plants, but now we have all of the zombies. Starting with the normal brown coat zombie, regular garden variety zombie. This zombie loves brains, can't get enough. Brains, day in and day out. Old and stinky brains, rotten brains, brains could only pass their prime, doesn't matter, regular zombie wants them. We also have the flag zombie. Oh, hey, that's us! So I guess our Zombatar gets applied over the flag zombie. Flag zombie marks the arrival of a huge pile or wave of zombies. Make no mistake, flag zombie loves brains, but somewhere down the line, he also picked up a fascination with flags. Maybe it's because the flags always have brains on them, hard to say. Then we have the Conehead. His traffic cone headpiece makes him twice as tough as normal zombies. Conehead zombies shuffled mindlessly forward like every other zombie, but something made him stop, made him pick up a traffic cone and stick it on his head. Oh yeah, he likes to party. All right, we got the pole vaulting zombie. Pole vaulting zombies vault with a pole. Of course, they jump over the first plant they run into. Some zombies take it further, aspire more, push themselves beyond the normal into greatness. That's pole vaulting zombie right there. That is so him. We now have the buckethead zombie. His bucket hat makes him extremely resistant to damage. He has a high level toughness, so I think 3 times that of a normal brown coat probably. And it's interesting, it actually tells you their weaknesses sometimes, not always. I guess just with this one, it starts telling you the weaknesses, which is magnet shroom. Buckethead zombie always wore a bucket. Part of it was to assert his uniqueness in an uncaring world. Mostly, he just forgot it was there in the first place. All right, interesting. The newspaper zombie, his newspaper provides limited defense. It doesn't say his weakness, but it's really, torchwood peas that will get rid of the thing right away. Newspaper zombie was this close to finishing his Sudoku puzzle. No wonder he's freaking out, because he gets mad and runs quicker when his newspaper gets broken. Screen door zombie, his screen door is an effective shield. He got a screen door from the last inexpertly defended home. Oh, okay, so inexpertly defended home he visited after he ate the homeowner's brains. So this guy's already successfully eaten a homeowner's brains, took the screen door with him. Wasn't enough just to get the brain. Football zombie. Football zombies make the big plays. Football zombie gives 110% whenever he's on the field. He's a team player who delivers both offensively and defensively. He has no idea what a football is, really? He has no clue. Dancing zombie. Any resemblance between dancing zombie and persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Now remember that the dancing zombie actually was similar to a celebrity before, but unfortunately that celebrity passed away and they changed his design to look how he does now. So that's, I think, what that's referencing. But I might have actually already had this description in his old visuals. Dancing Zombie's latest album, Brains, is already rocketing up the undead charts. Another thing they did is they actually did release a Plants vs. Zombies little music video with Crazy Dave and Dancing Zombie. That was pretty funny. It wasn't anything crazy, but that was a couple months after the original game released, in 2009. With a backup dancer, these zombies appear in sets of 4 whenever dancing zombies rock out. Backup dancer zombies spent 6 years perfecting his art at the Juilliard Performing Arts School in Zombies, New York City. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it. We got Ducky Tube Zombie. The Ducky Tube allows this zombie to float on water, only appears in the pool. It takes a certain kind of zombie to be a Ducky Tuber. Not every zombie can handle it. Some crack. They can't take it. They walk away and they give up on brains forever. Some of them quack. Snorkel zombie. Snorkel zombies can swim underwater. Zombies don't breathe. They don't need air. So why does a snorkel zombie need a snorkel to swim underwater? Answer: peer pressure. Never give in. Never surrender. Don't give in to peer pressure. We got the Zomboni. The Zomboni applies ice, steam, and pressure to your plants. Wow. Not to be mistaken for a Zamboni brand ice resurfacing machine. Zomboni, and the images of the ice resurfacing machine are registered trademarks of Frank J. Zamboni and Company, Inc., and Zamboni is used with permission. For all your non-zombie related ice resurfacing needs, visit www.zamboni.com. Is that a real website? I have to check that after this. Zombie bobsled team. These zombies appear in teams of 4. Zombie bobsled team worked hard to get to where they are. They live together, eat brains together, and train together to become a cohesive zombie unit. And then next up we have the Dolphin Rider Zombie. Dolphin Rider Zombies use dolphins to exploit weaknesses in your pool defense. The dolphin is also a zombie. That's actually great because they use that same description for the Dolphin Rider zombie in PvZ Heroes. I like that one. We also have Jack in the Box zombie. This zombie carries an explosive surprise. This zombie shivers, not because he's cold, but because he's crazy. That's true. Balloon zombie. Balloon zombies float, or it's balloon zombie, I always wanna call them multiple. Balloon zombie floats above the fray, immune to most attacks. Balloon zombie really lucked out. The balloon thing really works and none of the other zombies have picked up on it. I mean, if they all did, that'd probably be pretty good for them and awful for us. The Digger Zombie. This zombie digs to bypass your defenses. Digger Zombie spends 3 days a week getting his excavation permits in order. Sounds like it'd be tough. We got the Pogo Zombie. Pogo Zombie hops to bypass your defenses. Sproing, sproing, sproing. That's the sound of a powerful and effective zombie doing what he does best, pogoing. Little is known about the zombie Yeti other than his name, birth date, social security number, educational history, past work experience, and sandwich preference, roast beef and Swiss. So actually, we know a lot about him. Okay, cool. Bungee Zombie. Bungee Zombie attacks from above. Bungee Zombie loves to take risks. After all, what's the point of being dead if you don't live a little? I guess so, sounds fun. Ladder Zombie. Ladder Zombies climb over obstacles. He picked up the ladder for $8.99. Okay, cool. That one's weird. We got the Catapult Zombie. Catapult Zombies operate heavy machinery. Of all the things Catapult Zombie could launch out with his catapult, basketballs seemed like the best and most obvious choice. Indeed they are. We got the Gargantuar. Gargantuar is a gigantic zombie. When Gargantuar walks, the earth trembles. When he moans, other zombies fall silent. He is the zombie other zombies dream they could be, but he still can't find a girlfriend. Aw. Poor guy. Then we also have the Imp. Imps are tiny zombies hurled by Gargantuar deep into your defenses. Imp may be small, but he's weary. He's proficient in zombie judo, zombie karate, and zombie bare knuckle brawling. He also plays the melodica. Well, how talented. And we finally have Dr. Zomboss. Dr. Zomboss rules them all. His toughness in Zombat Shell, of course, is extreme. Edgar George Zomboss achieved his doctorate in thanatology in only 2 years. Quickly mastering the thanatological technology, he built his fearsome Zombot and set about establishing absolute dominance of his local subdivision, which I guess is like the Midwest of the United States. Well, there we go. Every single zombie and plant read from the Almanac. That took way longer than I thought. With all that being said, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up for the series for now. I've had so much fun with this game. I'm just sort of poking around to see if there's anything else we can see, like there's a help button for Plants and Zombies game. Help for Plants and Zombies game. When the zombies show up, just sit there and don't do anything. You win the game when the zombies get to your house. This help section was brought to you by the zombies. I love that, that's hilarious. I forgot that was there. I was like remembering it when I was reading it. That's awesome. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies. If you watch this video, make sure you comment Zombatar Zebra so now you've watched to the end. You're a Zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.